Wagwan, Deadly Hunter. This is the first game I've actually completed. I've actually won on Carbon and Mw3. I played this map once, and then I did not like it at all. And from then I just quit the lobby every time I played this map. And I was like, I see other people play this. I might as well just play it. It doesn't look that difficult because the first time I played it, it was probably on the day Mw3 came out. I played it and I hated it. I don't know why. I don't know. It doesn't really look like a nice map anyway. So I hated it and I never played it. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm Deadly Hunter. I forgot for a couple of months from when the game came out, nearly a year. I forgot who I was, but now I remember I'm Deadly Hunter. This map is nothing. So I just thought, you know what? Let me just play it and see how it goes. And I do pretty well. And I'm not going to say I like this map now because I've won a single game. I don't really like it too much, but if it comes up on the playlist, I'll play it. I just decided to make this commentary, as I said on my last gameplay, is that I'm going away today, and I wanted to put up 2 gameplays before I go. And I had something to talk about it, but I didn't get to talk about it a couple of days ago, which was why I didn't upload it. Let me just tell you what happened. I managed to get my HD PVR. I was happy. I was like, yes, I finally got it. And I should have got it like a month earlier, but I don't want to talk about it. I can't be bothered to talk about it because it's going to take too long. Basically, I got my PVR, HD PVR, and then when I plugged it all in, it worked and everything. And then the colours on my TV looked wrong. And I thought it was because of the settings on the TV. Maybe it's just the settings on the TV. I quickly changed them. But now I realised the wires weren't connected properly. Because in the back of the HD PVR, there's 2 red wires. And I put the red wires in the wrong place. Because I just needed to swap them around for it to work properly. But I didn't know that at the time. So I went onto the settings on my TV. And I didn't have the remote back then. So I just went to the side of the TV, and it's just got the volume up and the change channel to go left and right, and I didn't know. So you just have to, I always press the wrong ones because it doesn't actually say left or right or up or down. So as I was doing it, I went through the menus, I changed the color. After I finished changing the color, it still didn't make much difference because the wires were in wrong, but I didn't know this. So after I gave up of changing the colors, that's why in my first Mw3 terminal Moab, the colors aren't looking that good, but it's cool. But after I gave up and changed the colors, I tried to switch off the menu to continue playing my PS3, and then it went over across, and I was like, alright, I pressed the wrong button. Pressed a different button to try and get the menu off. It went down, and it went to child lock, and I was like, oh. So which one do I press? Do I press the volume up, the volume down, the channel up, the channel down? Because that defines if you go up or down or left or right, as I said. So I pressed one button and then it switched the child lock on. And from when the child lock is switched on, none of the buttons on the TV, on the side of the TV work. So I'm thinking, oh my god, what have I done? God does not like me. Just as I get my HD PVR, just as I get it, it doesn't. I mean, I put child lock on my TV. So that means I'm going on it through the menu of the TV because my big sister gave me this TV. It's a 32-inch and it's HD, but she's got a 10-inch in her room or whatever, and she's happy with that. So someone gave her this TV and she gave it to me. So she didn't have the remote for it either. So I went online, and then hundreds of other people had the same problem with this exact TV. They didn't have a remote for it. So I went through the menu and it said the only way to get the child lock off is to get a TV remote for it. So I didn't have any money at the time. I had to get paid first because I sometimes do filming, graphic design. I'm an editor. But I didn't get paid for the job I've done yet. So as soon as I got paid, I got my remote, and then my dad was saying how he got a remote years ago for his TV one time, and the remote didn't work. So that scared the hell out of me. I'm thinking, so if this remote doesn't work, then what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about my TV? So I'm just like, oh my god, why did he have to tell me that and get me worried? So as my remote comes, my remote came 2 days ago, not 2 days ago, but 2 days before I realised, and my dad didn't even say nothing. I asked him, why didn't you tell me? And he was like, what am I telling you for? And I was just like, oh, fine. So I went downstairs, got some batteries for my remote. I'm like, if it doesn't work, I'm like, please God, if you love me, make this work. As I'm walking upstairs to go and try it on my TV, and I'm thinking, oh my god, if it doesn't work, there's actually nothing I can do. So I got upstairs, and then I I plug in my TV. I'm like, come on, come on, come on. I switch it on. I press the button to switch it on. Nothing happens. I'm like, no. And I start stabbing at the button with my finger to try and switch it on. And then it switches on. And I'm like, yes, yes. And I'm crying to myself. I'm like, oh my God, yes, yes. And then and the thing is, before I put child lock on, I just got it working in 1080p and everything. So here's my TV, here's my gameplay, and I'm good to go. This was a gameplay on Carbon. I think I go 30-9. This is the first Carbon gameplay that I've ever won. So yeah, that's an achievement. I'm going away today, so this is the last gameplay for a couple of days. Deadly Hunter. Peace.